Hey, it's Callum Bose here. Just a quick video today. I'm going to show you how to set up sticky headers for your grid views for full width apps. So apps that take up the full width of the screen. Usually sticky headers is only available on apps that take up max width, but we can do it pretty easily on full width apps as well. So here I am in a Knack app. It's the quotes and invoices template that Knack provides if you create a new app. I've added an additional page that just contains a grid of all quotes, and it's reasonably long, 18 records, so we're going to be scrolling a bit on the page. So in my front end, I can see that page here. You can see my grid view of quotes, and if I scroll, I've got sticky headers. So that's all good because I'm currently using the max width. So you can see here that I have all this white space on the side of my screen here because I have that max width theme on. So what I mean by that is if I go to settings, live app design, look and feel, I've got the max width setting on, which means it doesn't get too wide. Now I pretty frequently use full width because I like to take up and use as much of the screen as I can. So I'm going to set that, and let's see what happens now with this grid view. Okay, so the grid view takes up the full width. It looks better to me, but unfortunately we lose our sticky headers. So that's what we're going to fix quickly. So I'm going to provide a link in the video in the description below to the code that you need to copy paste. So the link will take you here. We're going to copy a little bit of code into our Knack JavaScript area and a little bit into our Knack CSS area. So let's do the JavaScript first. Click the little copy button, go to my app, go settings, API and code, JavaScript, and paste that there. Oops. And save. And then I'll go back to the link that I'll provide and go to the CSS code, copy that, go to the CSS area, paste, and save. Now if I refresh my front end, I should see that we've got sticky headers again, even though we're using a full width app. So it's possible to customize a little bit of this code. So I've got it set up right now so that the grid view will never be taller than 85% of the screen height. But that really depends on how tall your header is. And in this case, I think that's a little bit too tall because I've got this weird double scroll bar happening here that means I can kind of scroll off the end of the page and having to adjust two scroll bars, which I don't really like. So back in our JavaScript code, this line here controls how high the grid view will get before it starts having its little internal scroll bar. Right now it's set to 85% VH, which means 85% of the height of the web page. In this case, since my header is reasonably tall, I think it might work better to do it as 70% of the view height or the height of the screen. So I'm going to set it to that, and I'm going to change my little note here. So I remember as well, 70%. Now if I go and refresh my front end, I can see that the grid view's gotten a little less tall, and I think that looks quite a lot better in the context of my app with the particular header. So you can tweak the height there to whatever you want it to be, whatever you prefer. If you want more information and tips on how to use Knack, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Enliven IT. If you need help with a project or need coaching or development for Knack, you can get in touch with me via enliven-it.com.au/contact. And you can also follow me or message me on LinkedIn.